when I got pregnant, I think I mentioned in another video before that I received a booklet of coupons for the doctor visits and the ultrasounds. So I don't think I paid very much per doctor visit from my pocket. I think it was about $30, around 30 US dollars, something like that for the office visits and the ultrasounds. But I did run out of coupons, so I had to pay for, like, I think the last one visit out of pocket. And the birth itself, if you go to a cheap hospital, which I don't really recommend, you know, what the government reimbursed would cover everything, I suppose. But I think mine was a little more. I'll have to check with my husband with this, because he took care of all that. I didn't really look into it so much. But I think it was around 500 extra or something. It wasn't that expensive. And I also requested the epidural, which was around 1,000 US dollars extra. Other than that, I had some a little bit of complications. I had a irritable uterus, so I had a medication for that, which costed about, I think also about $30 a month, something like that. So that's about roughly what it costed me. You can add that up. It wasn't really expensive, I guess, especially if you don't take the epidural. It's not that expensive, really. I'm going to do a video just on my hospital stay, so I'll let that wait till later. Are there any big differences between Japanese infant care and American infant care that you know of? Yeah, I faced a lot of cultural differences in that regard. Especially, I think the most notable one to me was going outside with the baby. In the U.S., I know people go out immediately with their babies, but here, my mother-in-law didn't want me to go out with the baby the first 3 months. Actually, I thought she was just saying the first 1 month, but then after the baby was born, it became 3 months. And I wasn't sure if she was just being overly cautious or what, because I know a lot of people here say 1 month, but there were some other old ladies outside our apartment that kind of fussed at me for having the baby outside at 2.5 months old, and I was like a block from the house, and we were just going on a walk on a nice day, and they were like, isn't it too young, 2.5 months to have the baby outside? And see, now from my American relatives, they say, you know, that's not good for the baby to keep it inside so much, so that's been a huge cultural issue for me. But there's also a lot of similarities too. The baby products are very similar. What are some baby must-haves in Japan? Now, I'm still a new mom, and I don't know about product specific what is great or whatever, but I can give some general guidelines. And one is you want things that conserve space, things that fold up or don't take up a lot of space. And also, I would say a good baby car, a stroller, is probably top priority, or it was for me, to have a good stroller, because you want one that you can tote up and down steps, that you can open and close with one hand, because you're going to be going on trains and all over the place with this baby car. You don't want to buy cheap crap.